Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Melissa, and I am also known as the Taropist. And I am going to be your tarot card reader. Guys, we're going to do a full size love reading for the collective this afternoon. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Um, guys, I'm not really going to do much of an introduction. Hi, J Dubs. Hi, honey. I'm not going to do much of an introduction. Anything that you really would ever need to know about myself or my channel, you can find either in the, well, I'm going to say because while this is live, there is a temporary description box below, but I will put the information that you would ever need in the description box below. Otherwise, you can always check out the channel description, guys, or I think it's also called the about. You guys, I am going to change this. I'm crazy. We're gonna turn that to that color, and then we are going to go there, and then we're gonna go to banners. And I'm so sorry, ladies and gents. There we go. There's my website, guys. If you ever did need to know anything about me, you can certainly check out my website, which is www.thetaropist.com. Also, it is listed right there on the screen, guys. And like I said, basically my community tab, you can definitely check out my Facebook, my TikTok, or my, I'm really inactive on my Instagram as I don't really even understand how to use the thing. It should be just the same as Facebook, right? And I know how to use Facebook just fine. But for whatever reason, the energy doesn't feel like I fit there on Instagram. And I'm not really sure what that's all about. In either case, anything that should all be listed in the description box, or I mean, in the channel description as well as my personal readings and things like that. Guys, I am going to go back to the chat now so that I can see you. We are going to do a full size love reading today, guys. Hey, Pluto is a planet. Hi, honey. Um, so we are going Pluto is a planet. I just want to say that I agree with that. And also, we have are you a Scorpio? I love Scorpios. Okay. And I'm just learning a little bit about astrology. I really know nothing about it. Of course, I've always gotten into astrology or like zodiacs and stuff, but the actual astrology, what a fascinating thing, and how deep it goes and how much there is available out there for information on astrology. But really enjoying learning about it and love me some Scorpio energy. Okay, I am a Cancer, so I think that's our thing, is that we love. I think actually that's everybody's thing. The planet Pluto and the sign of Scorpio, just very magnetically attractive. Anyways, enough tooting your little horn there, honey. We're gonna get into a love reading here, that we will get like an overall vibe from these dream guidance love messages, and then we will kind of get I'll go over the structure of the reading here, I guess, really quickly. In the first column, we're going to get your energy. In the second column, we'll get the person you have on your mind's energy. You can always reverse those roles. I am just picking up on energy here. And then in the third column, we will get a potential outcome. um, Always, as always, I'm only picking up on energy here, and I am reading for a collective audience. So you can always, again, reverse the roles, use your intuition to guide you. And then in the potential outcome here, it is only potential. Any decisions that you would ever make in your physical reality are ultimately going to shape your physical reality. So this is just what's available to you. This isn't always, or this isn't going to possibly resonate for everyone. So again, if you would like me to be more likely, by the way, to pick up on your energy on this and future readings, don't forget to engage with the channel in some way. Some easy ways you can do that are by liking or commenting on any of the videos or the community tab posts as well. You can definitely share my content. My personal favorite, and I think the most powerful way for us to exchange energy, guys, is by you clicking that little subscribe button below. If you would like to be notified for my next live reading or when I do upload in the future, make sure you got that little bell notification icon set to all. All right. Let's see what we're rocking with here. I will take some personal questions about yourself, not about myself, at the end of the reading if you have any questions that you'd like to ask the tarot. So make sure you stick around till the end here, or at least check back in near the end of the reading. I have no idea when that's going to be, so you might want to stick around. All right, guys, we've got It's a Life Lesson for Both of Us. Sounds a little karmic-y. Let's find out more. Wow, this is crazy to me because usually these pop out so easily in comparison to like, oh, there we go. That was crazy. Oh, I did lie to you, it says here. Well, I'm not in love with this person for you, buddy, but let's find out more. I am obsessed with you, though. Okay. Well, it doesn't say though. I always say though at the end of that. Okay. It's a life lesson for both of us. I did lie to you. I'm obsessed with you, and you are too good to be true. Okay, somebody was feeling very inadequate or insecure, and I don't know what they lied to you about. It could be something like, by the way, they could have made it seem like they have more people than they do, or like more love interests or something like that. It kind of feels that way. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get like actual tarot on it. But it does feel like some lying or something like, and by the way, it's not like they were cheating on you. This is somebody who tried to appear more, I want to say more attractive or more sought after than they really are. I think they're attractive, by the way. I just think that they felt really insecure around you and wanted to appear either more confident or whatever this is. We're going to get more on the story, and it does feel like they are very interested in you, but didn't feel like they were worthy of you or something like that. So I do feel like they lied to you about something silly. It doesn't feel like something serious at this time. But if that does come up and I don't like this person, I will let you know. Okay. In your, whoop, it's you I don't like. I'm just kidding. You could be a Capricorn, of course, or just we'll just get more. Okay, you have the Devil card in your energy, and of course, again, you can always reverse these roles, but the Devil card for me always represents the ego, or the ego is like kind of what I was saying here. Somebody lied, so this could be your person, or this could be you that lied to the person. Because I'm getting like this can even like signify self-doubt or self-worth issues, or something again that we are let me get more. Okay, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, something that we're avoiding vulnerability with. Okay, so it's about the ego and how it feels the need to kind of protect itself or protect you um feeling anything vulnerably. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. We got the Seven of Wands and the person that you have on their mind, or on your mind's energy. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction, and it does feel like they're certain about you. Oh, that's what it. I feel like you're both very into each other here. I'm going to get more. I don't want to overdo this, like optimism or whatever this is, but it is in fact the Devil card in your energy. But ooh, I love the outcome. See the Fool card about okay. It is in the in the outcome here. It does talk about the Fool card is about kind of not allowing our past experiences to deter our future opportunities. It's kind of so the Fool, right? If you think about a fool, or somebody who is maybe a little bit naive, or somebody who is no longer going to allow their lack of naivete to deter them in the future here. So sometimes I think we can become a little bit too guarded because of the things that we've seen, or unwilling to be vulnerable. This is a card of vulnerability, really, in the outcome here. But it does seem like you are having a hard time being vulnerable. And we're going to get more. It could be both of you. By the way, the Nine of Swords is the overarching energy in this love connection. We do have the Wheel of Fortune under that. So I like to always think about this top card as something that's blocking the second card. And so we all know that the swords are a card of thought, or kind of our mental space. So the Nine of Swords in specific is a very like overthinking, worrying, anxiety, terror is really what it is. It's a card of torturing ourselves with our own thoughts. And it feels like that's what's happening here, especially you, by the way. Because it feels like there's something that you're overthinking here or overindulging in. By the way, it could be something like drinking constantly, trying to drink away the feelings that you're having for somebody or something like that. Any type of substance, by the way, could be used for that, and including other people. So you could be having many sexual partners, trying to get the one person that you actually want to be with off your mind, something like that. we're going to clarify everything here, starting with you, the Devil card. The Fool card, again, does represent the sign of Aquarius or Aries, I want to say. Why? I don't really know. Okay, so what does the Fool card? I'm not 100% sure why it represents either of those signs, if I'm going to be honest with you. So Aries is obviously ruled by Mars, and it certainly doesn't represent the planet Mars. Okay. And Aquarius is ruled by the sign of, or the planet Saturn. And maybe that's more Saturn-y energy, the Fool card. No, not really. Okay, we're going to get more. We're going to clarify everything, and I don't need to overdo or overthink that, I guess. Ooh, I like that. The Devil card and the Justice card in your energy. Of course, now we're dealing with two major arcanas in the first two cards. So pretty big energy you got there. You could be Libra now. Libra, Aquarius, and Capricorn are here. Possibly Aries as well. Anybody know what planet the Fool card represents? Ooh, wee, baby. Okay, so there is something about your willingness to stop whatever this is that you're overindulging in. Again, this can be an overindulgence in thinking or working. Okay, I think that this Capricorn is obviously well known for their hard work, right? But I think that, hi, honey, welcome back. So it can be an overindulgence in working or distracting yourself. That's it. Like, I don't care what you're distracting yourself with. It seems like you've been distracting yourself with everything but what's really going on, or what you're really feeling, what is really making you feel vulnerable. You're distracting yourself from feeling vulnerable. Okay, so you're trying to focus on things that allow you to not have to feel that feeling. But they're saying as soon as you can stop distracting yourself, again, justice will be served. And then the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, or I just like to say total emotional fulfillment. Okay. One more card, please, for the person viewing the reading. Okay, for your energy. We've got the wee baby, the Ace of Pentacles. I love this energy for you, okay? Because it is talking about if the minute you set down whatever it is you're trying to distract yourself. By the way, and there is a need, it's like, I want to say that you're overthinking this because you're trying to run from it. The moment that you just sit and actually process it, it will stop kind of replaying in your head. There's something about that it keeps replaying itself over and over. I'm thinking both of you, by the way, are overthinking, since it's in the overarching energy of the entire connection. It's like we're thinking, but we're not acting, or something like that. And the moment you take action, and your action, by the way, is to stop distracting yourself with whatever it is you're distracting yourself with. Again, to kind of bring in this justice for you, emotional fulfillment, and inevitably the Ace of Pentacles, which is foundation, or it's like so that you can build this foundation to start this relationship on, a relationship that will last a lifetime. Okay, let's see what we got for, ooh, baby. Seven of Wands into the 10 of Swords for your person. Yeah, because I am getting that they're feeling betrayed by you here. And I think it's because you ran to distract yourself with things. It's like when we do that, we're not thinking that we're hurting the person that we have on our mind, right? Or the person that we're feeling connected to. We're just trying to protect ourselves or our fragile ego from being hurt, rejected, whatever it is here that you're trying to kind of run from. But we don't really think about when that's happening. We're so focused on protecting ourselves, or not feeling that discomfort, the discomfort of vulnerability, that we don't even realize the pain that we're causing the person that we really are interested in, and even have feelings for. I'm getting here. You're honest. Thank you so much. J-Dubs, I love you. God darn it, I love you. You thought I was going to say it the other way, didn't you, J-Dub? Okay, so what planet, that is Aquarius, isn't it? Saturn and Uranus? I don't know, you guys. You're going to have to figure it out yourselves. You're on your own here. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Let's focus. So this person is ready for the next level of commitment with you, and they're like, I'm watching them kind of like beg your, like their soul begging your soul to do the work that you need to do so that you can stop running from whatever this is. Okay, because I do feel like you ran from a situation, like you're the runner and they're the chaser in this situation. By the way, I don't think they chased you, so I don't really think there is a chaser in the situation. I just think that they are feeling very betrayed or left or ghosted by you. I do feel like you ghosted them, by the way. God, that's so loud. These cards are so loud, but I like these much better than the light seers for that reason. Okay, we do have the Queen of Cups here. So yeah, this person does seem like a sensitive person or an empathic person or somebody who genuinely loves you, by the way. I feel like they genuinely have love and compassion in their heart. The Queen of Cups does represent the sign of Cancer, could represent any water sign, by the way. Your person could be one of these signs, one of these water signs, definitely Cancer, very strong here. But somebody who genuinely can feel the temperature, the emotional temperature in others and the emotional temperature of the room. I don't know, honey. Oh, okay, got it. You don't know either. Repo. You just come in here to troll me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. She do be working hard though, huh? I love her so much. J-Dubs, thank you so much. It is Aquarius. Okay, thank you, J-Dubs. So you're over there Googling. I love you so much. She is a hard worker, huh, Repo? God dang it. I'm so, and J-Dubs, you're spoiling me, okay? By the way, the person that you have on your mind, and certainly you can always reverse these roles as we've spoken about earlier, that these are just energies that I'm picking up on. So you could certainly be in column 1 or column 2, but it does talk about a person that is very, I want to say emotionally intelligent, emotionally aware, emotionally stable, just emotionally available. That's another word that I'm looking for here. But I do feel a sense of feeling because of that. They're able to pick up on things. They're feeling very betrayed emotionally by you. Again, I feel like they were ready to turn, like to take this to the next level. Whether you were just in a talking, maybe you weren't even, but I feel like they're very with the Four of Wands here. This is about kind of, it's the minor arcana version of the World card. And it does talk about kind of leveling, going to the next level in any situation. It doesn't need to be like a cyclical or a totally like a life cycle or anything like that. This can just mean entering the next level. So it does feel like a higher level of commitment that they were ready to take with you, but you ran is the energy that I'm getting here. And again, it's like it's once you stop running from this fear of vulnerability, it does look like something. Well, we're going to get the outcome here, okay? Because this does talk about vulnerability or a need to be vulnerable and kind of take this leap of faith with this person. Let's find out more. We see what I mean, guys? Two of Cups. Something that it's like you can't even feel how aligned this connection is with you because you're so busy being terrified of the way they made you feel or something like that. You think it's not even healthy or something like that. You think it's toxic the way that you felt about this person. By the way, if you do have an Aries moon or a fire moon or like a Scorpio moon or something like that, or Scorpio, you could be any sign here, but there's something about the way you feel emotion very deeply and passionately. You could be definitely a fire sun, a fire moon for sure. That's getting, and Venus, your fire, you could have a fire Venus. But the way you love is very passionate and it's very deep. And you think because the world has told you that that is not healthy or that's toxic. And that's where that devil comes from, by the way. It's like your desire to avoid feeling what you innately feel because the world told you that was toxic has actually like led you to toxic tendencies. So any sort of like addictions or any type of kind of suppressing the real you or your real ability to feel emotions deeply, intensely, and passionately. Whew, this is fiery. But the outcome here, the Fool card into the Two of Cups, this is your other half. Okay, this is your person. It is highlighted. I can't see from here, guys, because my chat, I'm in like this StreamYard chat. Guys, if you're on Facebook here, or what are we on YouTube here, go ahead and share this on your platform, okay? Okay, woo, the 10 of Wands, though, something about not letting the weight of the world hinder this, or not. There's something about this. Let me just figure out more. The 2 of Cups, the Fool card, the 10 of Wands. One more card for the outcome. The Fool card again. Adorable. Definitely Aquarian energy very strongly now here. And something about that is like sort of like an Aquarius. You know how the Aquarian, well, they're known for their kind of humanitarian ways. And something about really taking, remember how I said that you were letting the world's view of the way you feel love dictate the way you show it, or something like that? Like you think that the way you show love is too possessive or obsessive or aggressive because the world doesn't all feel love that way. I hope this makes sense for you. So it's really about needing to let down the weight of the world and show the kind of love that you have for this person. You were designed to show love the way that you show love. And while people with an air moon might not understand what your, or air Venus or something like that might not understand the kind of passionate love that you offer, you've been designed to offer it for a reason, and you've been designed to offer it to this person here who wants to receive the kind of love that you have to offer. I hope this makes sense for you guys, but it is going to require that you be vulnerable. Again, your vulnerability might look very passionate and fiery, but it does need or require that you show your love or affection genuinely and authentically, okay? I hope this makes sense for you guys. I really love this connection for you. Might be somebody that you're friends with, by the way. I did see all of a sudden this 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But ultimately, it is saying that the only way for this connection to come in is for you to show the way that you truly feel vulnerably, or be very authentic with your communication to this person. And that might be very fiery or very passionate. And that might not work for everyone in the world or make sense to everyone in the world, but it is the only thing that will make sense to them. I hope that makes sense for you. Again, they're feeling like you have kind of abandoned them at this time. So a strong need for you to communicate more effectively and clearly and authentically with that person, okay? About why you ran, maybe something like that. And that's what I'm getting for you guys. I will take some questions if anybody has any questions for the tarot. I love this connection, by the way. Again, just vulnerable communication. Imagine that. Should bring this connection in for you. And I do think you owe somebody an apology, by the way. Of course, if you're in the second column, they owe you one. But it does seem like column 1 owes column 2 an apologies for running when the things got a little scary. Okay. And guys, that about wraps up the love reading. Whatever messages Jean W needs, please. Oh, we're going to get this out of here, okay, J-Dubs? Jean W, don't give anybody your address, honey, okay? I'm just kidding. Okay, guys. Whatever messages Jean W needs to know, please. Oh, God, I thought I had something for you, J-Dubs. Oh, my God, what is happening, J-Dubs? It's like, already know everything you need to know, J-Dubs, but no, I'm going to get you some still. No, I know. Jean W, I don't know if you're talking to me, honey, but let's find out oh, wow, J-Dubs. Okay, thank God. I'm still, I am a Cancerian, so I am protective, okay? But she was never going to give you her address anyways. I don't need to tell J-Dubs that. Aquarius, what does that mean, J-Dubs? You can ask a question 100%. 2 of Cups, J-Dubs. Oh, it could just be talking about that you're finally coming into alignment here because you've made some pretty big decisions to do what you feel called to do, okay, with your little business and leaving the job that you've been meaning to leave. And also, J-Dubs, this could be bringing in some type of love situation. J-Dubs. Okay, J-Dubs, it does say something about you. This is about you, okay? I don't think there's anybody sneaky in your energy, but I do feel like you might have your little shell up here in the love department. Is there somebody that is interested in you, but you're being a little bit guarded or not willing to be vulnerable? And were you that person in the reading? And that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Absolutely, honey. Just go ahead and okay, honey. I will definitely look into the romantic interest for you. And Repo, if you want to put a question in, you're welcome to. Okay. Uh, oh, okay, honey. I'll look into that for a second. In a second. J Dubs, something about you needing to be transparent here, okay, with whatever it is you're aligning with, or in order to get all of the things that you're meant to align with in this lifetime, there's a strong need for you to be more vulnerable. You always have your guard up. Me too. I don't know if I'm so into love. I'm like, I want love more than I want anything in the world, but I am so guarded. It's so there's no way anybody's breaking through this shell, and I don't know how to change that. I guess the divine is saying that the right person will break through that shell. They will just get through it. So that's that. But even if it has nothing to do with love, but there is a strong need for you to be more transparent and vulnerable with um and not so protective of your heart, which I think you should in a lot of because we do have big old hearts that can be easily taken for granted or taken advantage of. With most people, places, and things, you should be guarded. But when it is matters of the things that you want to align with or the things that you do align with, there is a need to be more transparent or vulnerable. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, J-Dubs. And we are going to go with Pluto next, which is, can I get a read anything on a romantic interest if anything may show up? All right. Let's get Pluto as a planet. Whatever. What? Anything on a romantic interest? On. Tell me something about the romantic interest. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Please give me insight about Pluto as a planet's love interest. I'm guessing you already have somebody in mind. Ooh, they are a soulmate. Ooh, it's so sweet. Okay. Pluto is a planet. It's very sweet. It's very deep. It's very just genuine. It feels real. I don't know if you're afraid or you've walked away or if that reading was for you. Let me see more. Ooh, baby. I mean, like, whatever your question is, it's like, yes. I don't know. I feel like you might be being skeptical about somebody that you don't know if their intentions are good. By the way, you're intuitive. You're the most intuitive sign, I would say. So there is a strong need for you to follow your intuition. But there is somebody, by the way, that is a soulmate in your energy here. And I feel like it's the person that you're asking about since I said, tell me, if you're not interested in anybody at this time, they're saying that there is a soulmate in your energy here. Four of Wands. I do feel like it's somebody that you might already be talking to, though. That there maybe it's saying something about a higher level of commitment or taking things to the next level with this person. Something about that. I hope that makes sense for you. Or it's time to take things to the next level. Maybe if you're hesitating because you're not sure if this is the person for you. I just want to say if you're hesitating because you're not sure, then maybe it's not. So, oh, so are they kind of like? Because I want to say it's going to be undeniable if it is the right person for you. So you might be looking at or focusing on the wrong person at this time, but I've been so confused by my current circumstances that I don't know what to think anymore. It's like the person that you're meant to be with is not going to make you confused, okay? And that's not always the case. There can be some when we're going through like a soul upgrade, which you might be going through with this Four of Wands here. So it might be something about just needing to be patient, which is never the best answer or never a fun answer for sure, where you're learning to let go of when you're detaching, when you're learning detachment or learning how to let go of the need to force an outcome or it's like if it's meant to be, it's going to be yours. So you don't need to force it or chase it or run from it so there's a lack of vulnerability can come with both different like either runner or chaser vibes. So they're saying just feel it, whatever this is, just let it feel the way that it feels. That's not a good answer and a need to be somewhat patient here, but it does feel like there is a soulmate in your energy. But if you're focusing on somebody who isn't interested or doesn't seem interested in you, you might be missing the person that you're meant to be with. I hope that makes sense for you because it's got me all tied up here. Definitely walking away from anybody who isn't making it clear that you're worthy of their attention, though. You should never have to beg for anybody's attention. And the person that you're meant to be with will let you know how they feel about you by their actions or something like that. Okay. I want to say initially, there is this grace that we can give because sometimes our fear of vulnerability will not allow us to pursue the person that we feel very drawn to emotionally, magnetically, spiritually. But once we're in a relationship with somebody, if there is a lack of respect or a lack of attention or then it's time to walk away from those people so that we can then move into connections that are meant to be. I hope that makes sense for you. I got a little lost there, but if you're in already a situation and it's clear that this person just doesn't have a fear of vulnerability, then they're saying that there is a soulmate in your energy, but you're going to need to walk away from whoever is not giving you the attention that you deserve. Okay, hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to move right along to Repo's question. Where are we at? Okay, you're funny, Repo. Who are you? Does I'm going to screw up these names again. Ilitha love Umair, and why did she reject my proposal? J Dubs. For more love advice, follow J Dubs. I love you so much. I hope it helped you, honey. I really felt like I kind of dropped the ball for your thing because I struggle with this awareness that people are genuinely terrified of being vulnerable. And then not letting that make you accept too much or not enough is actually the energy that I'm getting. So you deserve the best. That's period. You're a Scorpio. So the love that you offer is unmatched. There's nobody else in the world that offers the type of deep and committed and loyal love that you do. So don't accept anybody who isn't willing to reciprocate that with you. That's for real. Again, I do feel like you have a soulmate in your energy. So if the person that you're interested in is not reciprocating, then it might be time for you to walk away because there is somebody who will in your energy. Okay. And back to you, Repo. Okay, we did answer this question last night, the first part of the question, but I'm gonna go back up because I definitely. Okay. Does Ilitha loves Umair? Ilitha love Umair. And why? Okay, does Alita love Umair? First of all, Alita, Umair. Yes was the answer last night. Knight of Swords. I feel like that's inconclusive. She seems to be. Why? Let's ask why. Okay, I'm gonna go into the why. She rejected. Well, honey, it's kind of saying here that maybe you weren't treating her the way she deserves to be treated. Okay, I don't know what that's what it's saying. It does seem like she does love you, by the way. It does seem like she's very interested or curious about you, or wishes things could be different, is the energy that I'm getting. And it does say here that she even maybe keeps an eye on you, but that she wants more. So are you not like bringing flowers and stuff like that? There's a need for you to be more romantic or something, is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense for you. And I'm sorry to say that. Same thing. A need for you to be more vulnerable or romantic. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. And if anybody else has any other questions, I'll take those. But I think that that concludes the evening. Umair, you crack me up. You changed your name. What? Now I'm confused. Okay, you guys, thanks for messing with me at the end there. I love you. Thank you so much, J Dubs, for everything. You are the GOAT of the tarot community, and I appreciate all of your time and energy always. And everyone else, thanks for being here, and I will see you shortly. Don't forget to hit that notification bell icon to all if you do want to be notified when I do upload or go live in the future. I love you. And hey, guys, if you want to comment in the comment section below after I end the live here what the name of this live reading should be, go ahead and do that, okay? I'll see you guys very soon. Mwah. Thank you, honey. Bye.